Okay. Ready? Okay, if I can get everyone's attention.
Here we go.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm John Navarra, and here's my wife Anita, who helps a lot with the campaign, does a number of things, and really helps me day to day get this campaign underway. And I'm John Navarra, and I'm proud to be a high school teacher in Deltona, Florida, at Pine Ridge High School. And my campaign manager, Angelo, works with me, substituting, and we actually taught a class together. We co-taught a class
Years ago.
Years ago, and that was quite enjoyable. So we've known each other a real long time, and also one of the reasons I'm running is my family heritage. My grandfather was an attorney in Brooklyn, New York, from the 1930s to the 1980s, and his gift to me was this experience. He had clients who were rich, clients who were struggling, clients of very diverse backgrounds. And one thing I did find out, and I didn't know was maybe uncommon for lawyers when I was young, was that he never ever turned a client away. And I was in the car once, and I was about 9, and they asked my grandfather, they said, Joe, how come you don't make an awful lot of money? And he said, I charge whatever my clients can afford. And my father was a city official in Daytona Beach, risk manager of Daytona Beach, from 1980 when I was 16 and moved here, up until about 20 years ago when he retired at 65. And he, on occasion, city workers got injured on the job, and he's a city official in charge of getting the insurance for the workers. And he would even pay for a hotel room in order for a spouse to stay somewhere while their loved one was in the hospital. And that was an example that my father gave me for public service. So that's the background of where I come from, being a teacher, being from 2 lawyers in the family, and from what I consider very noble public servants. And walking around in the district, I've walked to thousands, tens of thousands of houses during the 3 years really that I've run. I ran last time, and I'm running again this time. And one thing that's really gotten my attention, I don't know if you've seen about the new bill about the homeless people. Yes. And what may happen with Florida. And I know Minister Mosley was with me the other night at Faith organization, a few others might have been there. And one big issue is that bill only goes so far. And we have issues that I'm running on to help with the housing crisis, the housing insurance. Most residents tell me stories on how they're trying to afford their housing. And that, along with the lack of affordable housing for young people like my daughter and my granddaughter's here too, for young people, it's hard to get a house, and even almost anybody in our community. And the situation is growing worse every day. And also flooding is the other one. And they mentioned that at the Faith organization because all 3 are creating a perfect storm for Florida. And it's something that I wish it wasn't taking place. But unfortunately, it is a reality for the residents in our district. And my pledge is to go to Tallahassee, to research, to find out as much as I can about these issues and what a remedy could be to help these families. Because I meet them when I knock on the door. I meet very good people, hardworking people with young children that are struggling. And what it leads to is an increase in the homeless population, because there's no plan B if you lose your house, you lose your apartment, and you can't afford to live anywhere. So this election, Democrats were accused last election of not having a message. This is the message.
Okay.
So this is big things that I want to run on. And also, when I was first running, I was really concerned my whole adult life about the poverty, especially in Midtown in Daytona Beach. And if you don't know, zip code 32114 is the 20th poorest of almost 1,000 zip codes in the state of Florida. And the median income is very low. So my whole adult life, I wanted to do things to help that population. And today, thanks to all your efforts, we're able to get shirts. And my campaign manager, Angelo Girardi, had thought of putting the statistics of the poverty in the district on the shirts to keep us focused. Because it's really, this election is not going to be only about the candidate on the front of the shirt. It's going to be about the people in the back of the shirt with those statistics. Yes. That's what the candidacy is about. That's what I'm concerned about. Not my welfare, my future as much, but it's for the people of this community. And I'm a teacher, and I teach people how to do things. And one of the lessons that we had in my American government class was how to vote and the importance of voting. And in the classroom, of course, I've got to be unbiased as soon as I go in the gate, but here I don't at LuLu's. And so I've got a little bit of information, a little bit of helpful thing to show you how to vote. So who wants to vote for John Navarra?
I like that.
Who wants to vote for Belvedere Bill?
No. We want John.
We want John. Yeah.
And we're going to, as Nikki Fried said, we are going to take back the Florida Capitol, because we want to take it back and work on these issues that I spoke about earlier. Really important issues. And so, who do you support? John. And
we want John.
Okay. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to say something about John.
Okay.
Come over here.
Come on, yeah, into the
Microphone there.
Yeah, why don't you stand next
it's
to him?
recorded.
All right. Yeah, it's recorded.
So you got, it'll pick me up.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I'm Len Lempel, and I'm a former president of the Northeast Club. And John, when I joined the club, John was there, and he was always active, wanted to join the board, wanted to get involved in stuff. When I was president, he was the secretary. That's a thankless job, being secretary of the club. You have to take the minutes and all that stuff. And John he cares about people. He works hard. He's going to make a great state representative. And I just really feel strongly that you should vote and support John Navarra, because he cares about people. He cares about the important issues, and he's gonna do the job up in Tallahassee.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now maybe the real politician I learned today might be my granddaughter Addie in the corner there, and here's my daughter Amanda. And way back in 2008, I was first learning the ropes of canvassing when I was on the Barack Obama for President campaign. And when I went out at night, my daughter Jessie couldn't be here, she had to work. But my daughter Amanda and my daughter Jessie both had asked me at dinner, where do you go at night? What are you having fun with, and what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm campaigning for hopefully the future president. And my daughter said, we'll go with you. And I said, oh, okay. So in 2008, my daughter Amanda learned all about canvassing. We went on North Halifax Drive, where I used to live. My parents lived there. and knocked on doors. So you probably remember that.
I do remember.
Yeah. So she was well trained when I first learned about canvassing. So thank you. Thank you.